Now, 2 in every 100 Kenyans are epileptic, with the prevalence being higher in rural regions compared to urban areas, according to the National Epilepsy Coordination Committee. This has created the need for enhancing treatment and care for those living with epilepsy. Our reporter Harry Chimere brings us success stories and champions of epilepsy.
Epilepsy being the most common chronic neurological disorder in Kenya and fourth in the world, it is estimated that about 2% suffer a form of epilepsy, and the number could be higher. The hurt, the pain, the injuries, and the stigma that impacts those living with epilepsy can only be told through their lenses.
Because of the stresses and strains of preparing for my KCPE, that's when I had my first seizure.
Alitoka juu ya nyumba. Huko tulikuwa tunaishi kwa gorofa, akatoka kwa gorofa akaanguka. Alipoanguka sasa ugonjwa ulianzia hapo. Kutokea hapo kuanguka kwa hiyo gorofa, akawa sasa ametibiwa hospitali, amemaliza, lakini bado akawa sasa yuanguka kila siku. Hii mdomo unaona, alikuwa akapasuka mdomo, akawa hawezi kuongea vizuri. Alikuwa akiongea vizuri Morris. Ni mkono tu ndio ulikuwa uko hivi.
She was so hyperactive and she was actually suffering because in a day she could fall not less than 10 times. In fact, the head was totally deformed.
Zapakuliwa chakula. Sasa unaangalia huyu hatawezi kula. Mara ndio amezimia na mpaka kizimia anakojoa, unaona tumbo imeshikana hivi, mtoto amekauka. Hauna dawa yote kwa mkono, hakuna chochote ambayo unamsaidia.
The challenges of getting medications, especially in far-to-reach counties, is a big hindrance in epilepsy care.
Kama huko Tana River kwa kwetu haipatikani kabisa. Hata hii dawa nikiambiwa nenda nunua tembe mbili, huwezi pata na pesa.
These individuals are bigger than the stories. Today, Anyambura is a social worker, Sam Kiwinda is a DJ and digital marketer, and Ramadhan Nyongesa is a photographer. However, somehow, when people know the condition they live with, it then becomes an identity.
You open up and you tell these people you think you found the one, and you talk and you open up. And they like you, like, wacha niseme umepita exam zote. And then, because this is kitu mi spendi kuficha, you tell them about it, Mona. And for some reason the sexy dies. You see? So, or even worse, is that they sympathize with you, Nona. So like, they start asking you awkward questions, like, wanaacha kukutreat sasa kama mtu wa kawaida.
Recovery and acceptance is not an easy process. However, through training on management and care of epilepsy, individuals are empowered. Epilepsy presents with seizures, abnormal sensations and movements, visual hallucinations. Others bite their tongues and even soil themselves amid convulsions. The causes of epilepsy are numerous, from trauma, fall from high ground, accidents, infection of the brain, meningitis, prenatal issues during birth, tumors, hereditary, among others.
So many types of epilepsy, so many syndromes of epilepsy, and the clinicians need to understand that a blank stare in a child could be 2 different types of epilepsy requiring 2 different medication, and that is what we tell the doctors. That is what we do when we go for trainings of the doctors.
Neurologist Kioi states the challenges in care are numerous, let alone the fact that the country has less than 50 neurologists.
Left to medical practitioners of all kinds from all levels of medical services. But we soon recognized very early on that the services are inadequate.
Through epilepsy champions and documentaries launched to create more awareness, partnerships have been built over the years, with infrastructures put in place, medications made more affordable, and today, more than 700 patients are now visiting clinics and getting the care they deserve.
Recently, we even reduced our prices for epilepsy medication by about 70% because we don't want to leave any patient behind. We want these patients to enjoy a good life. So the original carbamazepine has now gone down from 1,000 shillings to about 400.
Although different stakeholders maintain that more needs to be done. Reporting for Switch TV, my name is Harriet Chimea.
Thank you, Harriet Chimea.